Right underneath the screen in the Ustream viewer, you'll see it says Facebook, Twitter, more, and then that black icon, the rectangle at the far right, click on that, and you get a full screen as they score. I am giving technical instructions. The Icers open the scoring. Even strength goal at 14-19. And it's George Sod with the goal for the Icers. Longo with it. He'll cycle it down low to McDonough. McDonough tried to go in front to Tim O'Brien, and that was knocked away. Longo keeps it in. Drops to the point to Bell. His snapshot scores! That might have hit McDonough in front. But the Icers get a goal, and they lead it by a score of 2-1 here in this second period. The goal coming at 5:24. Watson on the draw, and it's won by Pronchik, and Dan Laux will fire it in to the Pittsburgh zone. Centered out in front. Pronchik scores right off the bat on a great feed from Chris Cerruti as Chris goes top shelf where Grandma keeps the peanut butter. 12 seconds into the period, and the Icers go on top by 2. So Boyle in the box at 4:42 of the third. And there's a shot, scores! Rich O'Brien with a blast from the point, and I don't know if that was tipped in front, but it got by short side. And the Icers with a power play goal, their first of the season. And it is now 4-1. Collins with it. 7 seconds left in the man advantage. There's a shot by Patrick Pronchik with a rebound, scores! Well, nice save by Whitney, but the rebound came right to Chris Pronchik, and he made no mistake. His second goal of the night on the power play with 3 seconds left in the man advantage makes it 5-1. Well, with Coach Scott Balboni, pretty good win tonight. 4 unanswered goals in the third, couple of power play goals. Some things that will need to be worked on, though, before tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'll give the guys a little bit of leeway because it's our first real game. They've played, a few games already here. So, that's what Tommy and I were just talking about at center ice, that, they have a couple games under their belt. We have nothing to go on. So I think we're able to wear them down. But, we were still very, very sloppy in the first 2 periods especially. I thought we buttoned down in the third a little bit and played pretty well.
Saw some good efforts by guys like Mike McDonough, Michael Longo, I thought, played. In fact, that whole fourth line played well. And Teddy Hume, you talked about him in the pregame that he has been so solid technically, in camp, practices, and it certainly showed last Friday night in the blue-white and here tonight. He wasn't testing an awful lot, but when he was square to the shooter and made some pretty good saves.
Yeah, and I think, that's one of the tough parts, obviously, about goaltending for us is that there's certain games where we can keep possession of the puck for a long time, keep them pinned in for a long time, and the goalie just not going to see a lot of action. But when we give up a chance, unfortunately, we give up a good scoring chance. So he sees that high-quality chance, every so often rather than the opposing goalie that may get a lot of action all the time because we're continually pressuring them. So, it's not an easy situation for a goaltender to be in. And he played strong, and like you said, I thought we had a few guys, 4 or 5 that had real good games, and a bunch of guys I thought played okay, had some good spots, some bad parts of their games, and again, just very inconsistent. But again, it's our first game, so a little bit of leeway with that, but very quickly got to change now tomorrow.
I was going to say you brought the whole team along with the exception of the injured players. So do you make some roster changes trying to see who plays well early in the season?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we're going to get some other guys in tomorrow for sure and try to, like you said, try to see, where we stand. And again, it's only our second game, but there's a bunch of guys that are right on the bubble of being in the lineup. So, we're going to try. We're going to go back and talk about it, but I think we're going to try to get a couple other guys in here tomorrow. And hopefully we bring just a little more polish to our game. I mean, we got to get a lot better in all aspects of it, but we were just very sloppy all around.